there's something really beautiful that happens every single elimination episode, or first elimination episode, I should say, on these shows, is that we get everyone's America's Next Top Model makeover, and we get to see who decides to be really bold.
I think one of the things that's special about it is instead of being held at gunpoint by Tyra, we get to see their own personal problems with what they think looks good.
Like, you can tell it's being motivated by marketing, but I can never tell where they're coming from.
Self-branding is... I mean, you can learn a lot from He Zhongjing. Speaking of He Zhongjing hair reveal changed from one mullet style to another mullet style. I don't know if this mullet is stronger than the last one.
Oh, this mullet is a weaker to me, by far. My personal preference.
Let me think. Masato lost pink. To me, that was the number one thing he had going for him is the problem.
Hong Hai got, like, teenage boy bangs.
I was loving Hong Hai, and then he's like, let's go back to our good boy image. I'm like, you were doing better, even if you weren't.
You know who I think actually had a really, like, a smart hair change?
Who?
I do think He Jinlong committing to the red instead of doing this, like, kind of red thing. I think that was the right move.
Striking. I know where he is now. Your boy Kristen went blonde. I thought it looked nice. One that's a little worse is No Huijun, who looked at what Peng Jinyu did and says, what if I did the opposite of that? The problem with the opposite of that is it's the same thing.
Yeah, that one was especially rough to me.
Li Zihao doing sort of like same but different for He Jinlong.
Oh yeah, his little blue moment.
I go blue, you go red.
Very cute, very cute. But I always have to, like, give it up to a man who starts with a specific hair color and commits. That is a very important visual identifier to carry through the whole season. So shout out to Suren.
Yeah, no, I think it's important. You have to... Sometimes ice spicing it is a way to keep relevant.
That's real. That's very real.
We lost everyone.
Goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye to everybody. No, these episodes feel so pointless, and we try to break them up.
I'll tell you what, they lost me.
They lost you?
Was that deep? Because, like, the show editing feels so poor.
Okay. I picked up what you're putting down. Finally, it took a hot minute. Before we get into like a basically military like corpse parade, what the fuck is up with the visual contest?
Blatant riggery.
Well, first of all, it's crazy that, like, okay, so Lee Sang-won, I know they did not film every single person with the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Which means they filmed him with the crown on the day of. I'm not saying it's facial riggery, because they can't give him that face. But I'm like, you didn't have Lee Zihao wear the crown? You put him up on screen, though. Can you imagine being put in a Miss America situation where it's like, hey, we thought a lot of people noticed that you're ugly. Do you have any thoughts on that? And Lee Zihao was like, oh, the people's princess. Lee Zihao was like, I think it's great that more people get to hear about me. I like how I look, and I'm really happy people are paying attention to me now. Wah, wah. And I'm like, how can you ask this?
Literally insane that they referenced Cart Titan. My poor Zihao. I can't believe they're doing this to my boy.
A lot of people with long faces get wailed on.
None of the boys that they platform have a jaw that looks like it's chewed anything more difficult than, like, mashed potatoes. So
I like it. I like something that's different is right now men in America are mewing to do the opposite of what they're doing.
Literally, I'm like, the beauty standard's so different here.
I know, like, here we went, like, they want to be able to cut paper with their jaw, with their chin only. But here, you should be chewing cud 24/7 to try to put a brick in your face.
Literally, that's our culture.
Yeah, it's our culture. So a few random things from the actual eliminations I thought were crazy. Number one, how do you feel about Zhongxing dodging the hug?
He is funny for that, but by God, he should be acting however favorably he can if he actually wants to get in this group. Though I do think by now he's decided he does not want to get in this group.
Well, that's something him and the production can agree on.
How do you feel that he dodged this hug?
No, okay. I personally, I'm like, if I do the fake dodge, I would go back and do a real one. But
maybe he did, and they cut it because they hate him.
No, he for sure walked away. He does not give a fuck. Number two is it in the farm fresh fan service, the organic BL fan service we got with Hao and Suren. Junso said, I don't think we can air this on TV when they kissed. Junso's been in BL.
But has it been aired on TV or just on the internet?
You're saying his experience is kicking in.
No, I love my grass-fed yaoi. I'm tired of my industry plant yaoi.
To have them be like, oh, look at Soan and Anshin's friendship, so cute. Guys, do you see this? For to have that, and then to be like, hey guys, everyone, do you see this? This is a collection of all the bikini models Songwon has liked on his Instagram.
I get it, you guys. We want Hanbin and Jung Hao too, but we can't have it twice. Do something new.
It kind of feels like, in a lot of ways, when they're trying to borrow the fame of the original Boys Planet, which is not something that I ever think would have happened while watching the original Boys Planet. There is they intercut this episode with the dance battle, and first of all, the fact that Yumiki was not there is like a crime against humanity, is a crime against him, is a crime against the people of the show, is something's not right.
It bugs the fuck out of me when they show clips of dance battles in the trailer. Like, aren't you so excited to watch this? Like, they did that with Hanbin and Haruto in the original Boys Planet. They showed a clip of like that dance battle, but they never actually aired it. And now it's just lost to the archives. Like Haruto versus Hanbin is lost media. Yeah, so you put Yumiki, Dancer Extraordinaire, on your show, and then you tease us with him, and then you don't show it. Just cruel to the viewers for no reason.
It's pissing me off. I know that they don't want him, but can you at least show off the pedigree that you have?
Yeah, right?
You brought him in for a reason.
We did find a shining star in the dance battle, though, with Mr. Arctic.
He moved like an inflatable advertisement tube outside of like a gas station. It was sublime.
He was so fluid. It was truly mystical to watch. And what I really appreciated was it felt like he had his own personal style that I hadn't necessarily seen. Like, I've seen b-boy dances. I've seen whacking. I've seen a bunch of other different styles. And this felt really unique, which, like, I understand, like, I shouldn't discount a specific dance style just because of, I've seen it before. But the way that he controlled his body was just so, like, hypnotizing that it was really cool to see.
Yeah, he really. I know. I understand what you say. It's not just like there's whacking and then there's whacking that you've put your own juice in.
Yeah, exactly. And it really felt like Arctic was doing like a lot of dynamic different moves. Like, I kept saying while we were watching it, I was like, I need these boys to get on the floor. If they're not getting on the floor, they're not winning. Because like when you were doing different planes, that was what that felt like. Okay, you're showing off different stuff. And Arctic like had this move where he just like floated down to the ground and then like got back up, and it was so cool. I don't know. So anyway, stan Arctic now.
Yeah, the Arctic talent reveal was crazy. And also, I had never heard of Kinky before, so I didn't believe in him, but after seeing this, I see why they freaking hired him.
Yeah, he was good.
How do you feel about the chicken gift? Previous one, they like give people Jordans and shit. How do you feel about it just being chicken?
I'm fine with it. I think the boys probably really appreciate a treat. I think like the point is moot when you know that you're gonna give every single boy a treat, but also you have to be equals because like the babies can't not get chicken.
Mm,
Yeah, so I don't really know how I feel about it. At least they didn't want to benefit. Like I don't know.
that's true.
Actually, no. Never mind. I think they should have won a benefit.
Like a point benefit?
Yeah, why not? Give them like 5,000 extra points.
5,000 is nothing, but sure.
I know, but like they were throwing out crazy numbers.
The numbers that they're throwing out for the last one was actually too crazy.
Yeah, so I was trying to tone it down with my 5,000 because we saw some of these boys surviving by the blessings of their team.
To be fair, do you know who survived basically because of the blessing of his team?
Who?
Arctic.
Well, you know what? He would have had 5,000 more points.
I suppose. Before, or I guess we could, I mean, maybe it'd be nice to actually break up our own group crafting, but
Oh yeah. We'll do our first groups now and then
okay.
talk about something else.
Yeah, sounds good. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I want to get my freaking mask group out of the way. Like, who is here to see me design a mask group? And I say mask in air quotes. Like, I'm never. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I have so much more fun designing the other groups. But here it is,
Mari,
without further ado.
I'll meet you on the field and we can start with going mask for mask.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, here is my mask group.
Okay.
Do you like how I just threw a leather jacket on there? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to represent masculinity with?
I was really in love with the doves.
I know. See, I'm trying to add like I say mask in air quotes, right? Like I'm adding this sense of, like a passive femininity. Like
No, I get you.
that's also why I gave them the name Frost because I wanted like a winter themed name because I was like, if I make a group called like Viper or like Hot Wheels, like that is just I can't do that. I cannot do that. So I tried to give them this kind of level of sensitivity.
I absolutely love that. First of all, that's what Christian is made for.
Right? I honestly I just need him in Limousine again. I've been chasing the high of Christian in Limousine for multiple years.
Love this group, but who is number 4? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, so we got Christian,
Yes,
we got Yusen.
my princess.
Obviously, we need Yusen to be belting. We got Minjae, because I do feel Minjae was robbed this eliminations.
He was.
Okay, for fourth guy, I think he went home pre even like show airing. We got Dong Jinkun from C Group. I put him in there. He was in. Let me double check my notes. I put him in there because I was like, you know what? I need someone in this team to be able to emote. And this guy I had in my notes as being very expressive.
He has a taekwondo or something uniform, some sort of martial arts uniform in his PR video, so he can probably do a flip.
He can, you know what? Maybe that's what this group needs. Honestly, when I put Minjae in this group, I was like, I'm thinking about this more as a ballad group. But no, we have a little energy in here.
I can sensitively, sadly, and respectfully, like, just do a flip.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. But yeah, this is my first group. My they can wear leather jackets, but they can also sing ballads.
Also hold a rose while they do it. I get you.
Exactly.
No, this is very lovely.
Thank you.
Clap, clap.
I have nothing else to add. I would love to see what your mask group looks like.
Okay, so there is a song called
Whoa.
Rise and Inner Universe by Origa. That is the level of sort of like operatic cinematic music that I want.
This graphic eats.
Thank you. I chopped and screwed 2 tribal butterflies to turn into lightning for this one. This is pretty imbalanced with 2 Korean and 7 Chinese queens here. But I said what I needed to say. Are you sad that you can't listen to Grimes anymore? So recently there's been a trend in like K-pop of people being like, I have a good katana and guns, and in a cinematic thing, so I go around and fire them a lot, like in an Espo video or something. What if we took that energy and we did it a little better? Like made it a little more cinematic and less Fortnite.
Ooh, I'm feeling it.
The only music that I feel matches the energy of what I want from this is Rise Inner Universe and Rise by Origa and Inner Universe by Origa.
Okay. I'm unfamiliar with these songs, but you know who I am familiar with? Grimes.
Yeah. There's elements of X Love that I want, but not like I don't want them making like Afrobeat song about energy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's my first group. So just to go in order, that is Juan Hao, because I know that he can serve. That is Christian. That is Hanum. That is Hungyu. That's Jia Hao. That's Jiang Fan. That's Yi Hyop and Hong Hai.
Oh, Ehyop.
I need someone to belt for this.
Oh yeah, of course. You got some good vocal talents on this. Also, I love that we were both like, oh, our masculine group, let's put Christian in it.
Christian represents the sort of masculinity performance that I prefer.
I literally know exactly what you mean, and I'm glad that you put Ehyop in a group. He deserves it.
I know he is the number 1 robbed queen from the show to me.
Yeah, I think I agree.
All right. So
Speaking of robbed queens,
do you want to go through the fallen soldiers?
I'm thinking perhaps maybe at least a chunk of them.
Okay. From the very bottom, the sad thing is I also can't tell you who Taeyoon and Sung Baik are, but I can tell you who Kristen is.
I can tell you who Kristen is. Yeah, I'm so sorry to most of these guys, but I do know Kristen. I'm very sad that the meme about Kristen like being like Jesus who told the truth, but no one wanted to hear it about Show's height.
Poor Show.
Couldn't get him higher.
I'm gonna control F through my notes to see if I have anything to say about these fallen soldiers. We don't necessarily have to put it in.
That's fair.
I said Jang Taeyoon had a passable voice. By Jang Taeyoon.
Put that on his headstone.
For Sung Baik, I said my note for him was child. That's okay. A lot of these people are children. Hui Jun is someone who can actually sing. He referenced A-Pink to me. That's meaningful to me, if not Mari. Kim Hyunso, also known as Antonio. I said he's developing beatbox technology, and he's boy band as fuck.
Honestly, that's really beautiful. I don't have notes about any of these people. I'm so sorry to all of them.
What did I have to say? But Show is so special. He came wearing a beret, and I love people who are a little bit delusional, and that is what Show is.
Yeah. He was definitely a good character this season, but he had no chance. I'm so sorry, Show. I love you.
He lit up the stage, or the screen. Not the stage, but the screen. Yang Dawit. Was he relevant?
Oh, I've just been spelling their names wrong. Sorry, guys.
Oh, now Jihan down here, poor guy.
I wrote can sing.
I wrote down scary singing for his intro, but also I think he can sing.
He did Be Mine Infinite with
yes.
and I think we both agreed that that stage was really good for C group.
Can you freaking believe Yusen is this low?
Shocking. He got such a charming edit.
I feel limitless potential in him because he's still minor, but he has like such a high range comparatively.
Literally. He committed.
Rensho, I said, was a peppy teen with Photoshop capabilities.
That's very cute.
Maybe he's still employable. How horrible would it be to be Kim Dong-hyun A, B, C, or D?
It would be that's too much. I can't when we're assigning letters to which boy it is, I can't keep up.
I feel like it's very unfair to them. One of them should bite the bullet and go by a nickname for their own searchability sake.
Yeah, I agree. We lost Jeongfun.
We lost fucking. He was so good.
Okay, actually, once we get to number 63, we're like starting to lose some key players.
We're starting to lose people who actually matter. No, Jongfan is so talented. He seems like he is stable in like pretty much any like aspect that you would want. It's so sad and unfair that he's this low. He ate that pre-chorus.
He set the tone of that Rising Sun performance to me.
Yes.
No, I very much felt that loss.
Speaking of a loss that I freaking felt, Moon Wonjun.
I know he was one of our. I think both of us had him as like a center candidate. Did we not?
Yeah, we fucking love it. Like he's so solid. There's nothing objectionable about him. It's so sad. Oh, Junho, I don't know anything about this guy. I'm really sorry. I have my notes are not even telling me shit.
I wrote sure next to his intro performance.
Rip to him. I was shocked Kim Daniel did not.
Oh, I felt so sad because he got such a great edit, but he was like the last boy on the last episode right before voting cut off.
Clearly they didn't like him that much.
Yeah, but he did so well in his Whiplash performance.
I totally thought this would have given him more popularity.
Completely. But also, like, how disheartening is it that these boys who are getting like edits, who are doing pretty well, just aren't like performing vote-wise?
It'd be really frustrating. We only have a few left. Rion, one of the few remaining Thai guys. I feel like he's pretty solid.
He has a beautiful baby face. That's all I remember.
He does have a beautiful baby face. He's actually one of the visual posters.
Oh.
Visibles.
Visible is funny.
Then we lost Hong Jihao, who I said was normal and nice. And I think he was good in If I'm S, Can You Be... Hong Jihao, can I say something about him? He serves face no matter what.
That's high praise.
Like, he puts that smile on.
Cute.
Fucking Min-jae. Can you believe the Min-jae loss? He carried his team on his back.
The first week in the first performance. And yet, he got eliminated. That's actually criminal to me. Where's the Choans, you know?
I know. There's no room for Choans here. First of all, did they want Choan? Nor.
Obviously not.
They, like, sometimes, like they also didn't want, like, Rin either. Or from Produced the Girls.
Who got the most wild edit in the world because of fate.
Yes. The Andrew.
We lost Andrew.
Andrew,
who proved himself to us this week.
I was like, honestly, for some reason, I had a chip on my shoulder about this guy, but his amazing pre-chorus mustard ability, and now I'm like, why isn't he hired? This is so unfair.
I know.
Dong-hyun B, don't know.
I'm so sorry. I never learned the difference between the Dong-hyuns. I don't think I even like made a note of. Yeah, no, they're all just Dong-hyun in my notes. I'm so sorry.
We also lost Guo Jen, who I wrote down as normal guy. Oh my god, what I had to say about Shunyu, Jang Shunyu, is If he gets hired, he'll be their TikTok master. A hoge. He covers himself like he's scared you'll see his boobs.
I wrote did a flip. Your notes are far superior.
Your notes are all Bang Joon-hyuk. What did I have to say? Oh, apparently he's good in. I said he was passable in Bang Bang Bang, but I also wrote that he was a straight rapper.
Oh. It's tough to be one of those.
He did the hair dye.
Oh.
He went silver, and like I can't tell if it was light or if he painted his nail red, which looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I did like that. I liked his look. I have no notes about him, which is wild because I thought I had notes about every boy, but I'm really proving myself wrong.
And finally, our last beloved.
Our last.
I loved Lee Dong-hyun. They gave him the hag edit, but do you know how amazing it is to see a military guy come in wearing cat ears and going, cutie, honey, sexy, ong, ong. It's exquisite. He's stable. I love him. I'll miss him.
I know. I feel his loss. And he was right at the cutoff.
He is a prop comedy queen.
Good for him.
I know. God.
We will miss all of our fallen soldiers, especially Kristen. No kidding. I will miss many other fallen soldiers, but are you ready to show off our next group?
Yeah, do you want to go first or should I?
How about you choose one and then I'll respond based on whatever tone you present me with.
Okay. I will.
This is so cute.
Yes. So this one, I am looking for a comeback of Bossa Nova, a comeback of Shibuya K. If there's any rapping at all, it has to be in like French for no reason. Okay. I'm looking. The market I am targeting here is it like Instagram and TikTok background noises that are for like cozy cute vloggers. If you're unboxing like makeup, you're going to like play this music.
Mm-hmm.
I want this to be like very laid back, like sometimes viral bait, sometimes just chill, like lo-fi background, but with this sort of like cute and vintage feel.
This is really strong, and I'm really vibing with the guys in this group.
Thank you. So the guys in this group that I have here, although I didn't know Kang Ujin, I did not know Kang Ujin was a minor when I made this, so they'll have to wait a year to debut.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so this is Sun Jia-young, the original soft boy. We have Jie Binghua, like you know he's necessary.
The original cutie boy, like
yeah, the original Princess Planet. Kang Ujin just has the very like pleasant voice and vibe I have here, and I added Moon Wonjun, so love his voice. I don't know if this is what So-won wants to do, but I know he would excel is a thing.
Oh, I would love to see So-won in like a retro mod concept.
Yes, I don't know if this is what Lim Jack wants to do.
Yeah, honestly, this was the choice that was kind of throwing me.
I think it could work. And then I have Hong Ji-hao because having a slightly more masked guy who can smile big, I think is valuable.
Yeah.
For this. I'm not going pure only must be girly and cute. Like I'm going for like I just want it to feel pleasant.
Okay. I like this like 1 hour YouTube mix, like cozy fireplace music.
Yes.
Approach. This is not a conventional boy group genre, but I would love to see some brave soldiers take it on.
I still feel it has the ability to do virality if it wishes. But I feel like it's just a way more low intensity digestible because for a lot of times post New Jeans, people have been moving in sort of more an easy listening way, but they haven't done it this way. And I think this is a way to have a cohesive body of work that follows this trend but still goes in its own direction and has its own niche.
I think you kind of nailed that.
Thank you.
Yes. I feel like yours, okay, so I have two that feel slightly related to this one. Like I could choose
Yes.
either one. But I think I will go with my chewing gum Disney Channel group
Yes!
for this. So call me problematic. I'm reinventing Boy Story. I chose some minors. But we have Limjack leading the pack.
Yeah.
We've got Bowen because I love a singer. We've got Andrew for extra mustard. And of course, we have Show because I love him.
Very cute.
For our inspirations, you can see Chewing Gum, NCT Dream. You can see Pretty U17. And you can see the Floss song from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, where the guy is auditioning for High School Musical in the show.
This font is so cute. Did you do were the holes bespoke?
The holes were a DeFont special. I was honestly very lazy in these designs. But I was very happy with the like Powerpuff Girls looking font that I found.
Love this. This is so cute. I would absolutely give them a stream. This is great.
Like we got Bowen and Show for Beret Boys, but Limjack and Andrew can be the sort of I'm trying to remember his name. They can be the love interest in Sunny with a Chance, you know?
No, I get Joe Jonas.
Mm-mm.
No. McMichaels.
He's the blonde guy. He's the blonde guy.
Chad McMichaels or something. Oh.
Chad McMichaels is a
fuck. Okay, I know who you're talking about now. I know the haircut. It's blonde. But
I know, it's oh my god, let me Google Sunny with a Chance guy. Chad Dylan Cooper.
Chad Dylan Cooper. That's absolutely. Can I tell you that this group would have the best variety stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. It's like Disney Channel, and like they got to be ready to play like the Disney Channel games or whatever.
Yeah, I want to see them do that. It's crazy.
I think they'd have fun.
Yay! No, this is very cute. I love it.
I love a group with a cute sound, and I feel like we haven't had a group really commit to it recently.
That's yeah.
So I'm laying my stake in the ground.
No, I understand. All the boy groups nowadays seem to be like American chill guy.
Yeah, if that even. Sometimes they'll pick up cute. They'll appropriate cute for a single comeback, and they'll never look at it again.
The fucking cute economy is in shambles.
It really is.
Mari. Speaking of shambles, how do you feel about those 4 songs that we have to choose from?
I mean, there's a clear worst one.
Main Dish is so bad it's hard to describe. Lucky Macho was very forgettable, but it's what before I saw the show and I thought that this was going to be more like the front runners were going to be more masked. This is what I thought the theme of the group would be, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Obviously not. When it comes to chains, I found the choreo to be too penis focused for my taste.
Mm.
It was, and I would say the closest to something that I would like would probably be Sugar High.
Yeah, they always have to give us like one cute song for Breathing Room against all of this like opportunities to wear all black outfit songs. And I don't appreciate that it's a single cute song. I think we need more variety in this economy. And I fear that last season on Boys Planet, Supercharger was the clear worst song. And they sent all of my beautiful boys, my beautiful reject boys, to Supercharger to suffer.
I get it. If I was on here, as long as they don't send me to Main Dish, I'd be fine. I feel like Chains is going to unless it's not filled, unless another unless another group is filled with the Avengers. I feel like Chains is going to win on site because the sexy songs usually.
That's very true. They usually do, and usually, I mean, usually the best song wins. Like that's usually just how it goes.
That's true.
I think like Queendom Puzzle Bad Blood won because it was just the best produced song. I will say the exception was for Boys Planet original season with the sexy song won and On Guard did not win, even though On Guard was like clearly the best produced song.
I know.
But people weren't ready to see a cute boy rap.
I'm very curious to see where people end up going because I've seen a lot of people try to put Sun Jiaoyang in like either Lucky Matcha or Main Dish.
I hate when they're like, let's just challenge the boy. Like, no, let him do what he's good at.
Oh my god, this reminds me of, do you remember in Last Boys Planet where people were allowed to show a number of what song they want to do? And Nuki is like, don't look at this. Please vote for me. I'm dying.
I love Unki. He was strategizing every moment of the way in a really different way than So On, but those two were the biggest strategists of the season.
So On strategy on this season, he's getting completely shafted, a complete ghost at it, but he still says exactly what the production needs in order to move a scene forward. So he gets these little talking heads because he's the only one saying the things. Oh, this person and this person. Do you which one could win? I don't possibly know. Like this sort of
It's so funny. I really wonder how I would feel as like a person sitting next to him for like these 8-hour filming shifts when he just says the most basic shit over and over again. But he really is like doing what he needs to do to get screen time whatever way possible.
It would probably be like sitting next to the next episode teaser. Love him though.
Love him.
Before we go to the last group, do you want to, by any chance, talk about the surviving boys in the danger zone?
Yeah, I mean, what do you consider the danger zone?
The danger zone is 24 to 48.
Okay.
Because that's who's going to get cut.
There's a lot of good boys in here.
Yoonmin being 48 is kind of criminal.
I know. I agree.
I'm just glad that Surin is still here.
I need Suren and Zihao to use their combined Yaoi powers to make it to the final.
Maybe it's helping a little. I hope it can buoy them over troubled waters.
Me too. Honghai completely shafted.
Arctic barely survived. Hyunjun surprisingly low for what he gave. How do you feel about Zhongjing?
This is about what I predicted for Zhongjing, honestly.
He's staying afloat. We'll probably lose him after this, but I'm happy to see him.
Oh, yeah.
Although, if anyone has solo stands, might be Zhongjing.
That's very true.
Let me think. Other relevant people. Bowen.
My baby.
I don't think they're going to give him more screen time, though, so this might be the best he's
I don't see... Okay, maybe I'll go through and talk about the boys that I could see making a comeback. I think Yoonmin could make a comeback. I think Suren could make a comeback. Honestly, I think Harry Jun could make a comeback. I don't think Zhongjing is going to come back from this.
No.
Bowen, I don't think he's getting any more time.
Zihao,
I think this is about as good as he's going to get.
No, here's what I think. I think Zihao is going to make it to the next one and be near the bottom of the final episode. The reason that I feel this way is because Zihao kind of feels like the Wenjia to me.
The Wenjia of the season.
Yeah, the Wenjia of the season.
Yeah, he's definitely like the personality queen. Junmin is really low. What?
I thought he'd be popping. Can I say something about Junmin? Did you know Junmin is in a group? Do you know what name he goes by?
What name?
Jader.
Well,
I like Junmin more.
I like Junmin more.
Couldn't tell you who said. How do you feel about the Hanwon pity
Han went surprisingly high, but I felt so bad for him, so I don't care.
Yeah, as long as it only carries him a little far, that's fine.
Honestly, Bohang lower than I thought.
That's true. So so sad. I feel like he could have, if they actually cared about him, he could be higher right now.
Yeah.
I like how they like him a little bit, but they don't actually care about him, I feel like.
Jiahao deserves so much higher. I'm shocked.
Yumiki robbed.
Yumiki completely robbed, but we knew this was gonna happen. Jia Yang so high.
his Korean to international vote is weighted towards Korean, which is interesting.
I think that's so funny, but I'm glad that they see his elven beauty.
He's so cute.
He's simply so cute.
Chingyu's farther than I thought.
Yeah, Qingyu is high. Honestly, I did not have this high of hope for Hanum at all. He got 0 screen time.
I love this for him.
It is so good that he's this high. I'm like so hopeful.
Hungyu is there. The funny thing is that for 10, 11, and 12, we got 3 really good singers that they need in the final group, just barely hanging out of it.
I know.
Jinlong, love him. How do you feel about the top 8 so far? If it debuted today, how do you feel?
I think we should save top 8 for after our next groups.
Okay. That's fair.
We just listed so many names. I was talking to a friend today. She was like, "You didn't tell me you were listening, like recording a podcast." I'm like, "That's because I think it's unlistenable unless you like actually know the show." Like, we literally just listed like 48 boys in a row, no context. We were just like, "Yes, surprising." Oh no, like, how could you possibly listen to this unless you're so deep in it? Okay.
I mean, we're not even going to edit pictures on there. It's nothing.
I know, we're giving you nothing to work with. Okay, should I do my group first?
Yes, so we can trade.
Yes. Okay, so I do think this also kind of like fit with your Bossa Nova group.
Okay.
So I did a J-pop inspired group.
this is great. Sim date.
I'm very much inspired by sim dates. I'm trying to capture every single angle that could like capture a teenage girl's attention. I want every personality, every type of boy in this lineup, and I don't care that they're not cohesive. That doesn't matter for the concept.
That's the concept.
Exactly.
A group that has Songlin and Sun Chae-young in it
next to each other. It's important to me.
It's really important. It's really important. My one thing is, who here's the bad boy?
I know I assigned someone the bad boy, and I like felt funny when I wrote it. Let me see who I assigned as what. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
We got Kristen, the boy next door. We got Moonwon Jun. I simply wrote can sing. I put Kenshiro as my bad boy.
Okay.
He did If I'm S, Can You Be My N? And he was the rapper. And here's the key point to why he's the bad boy.
Okay.
6'1".
Stop! I get it.
Lee Yun-chan did Candy by Baekhyun, and like with Park Nuri.
Yes.
So I thought he was kind of like a childhood friend type.
Sporty boy.
Senglin obviously Mask.
Yes.
Sun Jae-young obviously he's the cute one.
Yeah, of course. No, this is actually really important. Boys line.
And oh my god, that's the other thing. Like, I love how J-pop gives like the most generic names to their group. So boys line, easy. It's a line of boys.
One thing is that because this is a J-pop group, I know that their colors are actually relevant.
Exactly.
Oh, this is so cute. What music are they making?
I don't give a shit. I mean, like, I put Arashi here, and I put Utapri, and Utapri like is like generic idol music to me.
I love her. Like, don't be silly. This isn't a group. This is an app.
This literally, I'm like, this is an app. This is the AKB where they're like doing handshakes or whatever. They're doing this for the movie deal. I don't really know what kind of music they're making. It doesn't really matter. They can adopt any single style they want. I'm sure they have one extremely kick-ass song with like a killer like orchestral backing track next to a bunch of just like 3 out of 10s.
No, I get it. It's a real experience of, like, idol group type things where they have like 10 out of 10 and a bunch of like they do random genres.
Yeah, like they're jumping genres for no reason. Like
This is great.
yeah, that's my last group.
This is pretty special. We didn't match energies here. We drifted apart slowly.
That's okay.
So earlier I talked to you about a group where the idea was I wanted to find the intersection between Atarashi Gakko
and
LMFAO.
oh, so good.
Party, perhaps you know party rock. In times of turmoil, and indeed we have great global turmoil right now. You want to go one place, and that is a club.
Yes.
So I needed people who, yes, we need some singing ability somewhere, but more than that, I needed like aura and energy. I need to be able to be
so cute,
hyped. You see Zhongjing, Suren, Arctic, Andrew, Yunmin, and Songlin. Now here's my one problem. Okay, I feel like this is missing something because this is kind of group that does need a rapper.
Actually, if you're doing LMFAO, yeah.
But here's the thing. The only person close to that here is Ha Zhongjing, and he's not going to be doing that here. So you may think, what am I to do? I'm calling in a Hail Mary. And that's that is Rainbow Pony Yao Zihao himself, who embodies this concept perfectly.
Oh my god. Yeah, wow. He kind of really does. This is a problem because once you've unleashed we can call in a separate rapper from a separate show, this is going to be the only man we ever call on when we need a rapper role.
I know, but doesn't he kind of embody the idea of like an LMFAO Atarashi, which is a crazy thing?
He actually truly really does. Down to calling himself Rainbow Pony.
This is like, honestly, this is what Next Tide from Chuangeisha Thailand The Boys should have been.
Yeah. I agree.
But they didn't do that. So now it's my Boy Planet concept. I think this group could get me hyped as fuck. I don't even need to tell you what the songs are. Number one, I don't... what sort of fucking playlist is people who found this energy? But basically, it's a quirky 24/7 party.
And I want to be there.
Animal print.
Yes. Glitter.
Yeah. Rainbow. DJ MC Rainbow Pony. I'm calling you in my hour of need.
I'm obsessed. If we can will one of our groups into existence, this is the one that has my vote.
I know I like a lot of them, but yeah, I just to have.
Well, which one do you think the world needs right now? Because I think it's this one.
This one. I mean, first of all, if Yao Zihao, he's nominally in a group, but he basically spends all his time taking selfies all day, posting them to Instagram. I would like him to put that mouth to a mic.
How employed could he possibly be? He's clearly got so much free time.
Yeah, like he can handle two groups if one of them is Chuangeisha Thailand. He can even bring Yatao to be a video vixen if he wants.
Oh, would love that. Truly beautiful. A beautiful note to end on. When now we can react to the top 8.
Yes. So top 8. Number 8 is Masato. I feel like he's on shaky ground right now. I'm not so sure, unless they give him a really good edit, I'm not sure he can hang on to it, but I don't think they necessarily want him to, because I think they want Jinlong a little more.
I agree. I think the only thing that would maybe save Masato is if Japan unified and did like a Mashiro type thing to get him on there.
Yes.
But I think Japan probably would prefer Yumiki.
But Yumiki never had a chance.
That's true. So who knows? Maybe Japan will unify and get him on there, but I'm indifferent.
Yeah. We have Kongmin from Very Very. He is, I find him quite passable, but not specifically notable.
Yeah, I'll be honest, a lot of these boys in the top 8, I'm looking at them, I'm like, who are you? Like, I know him as the guy from Very Very. Like, that's about it.
I think that's fair. I mostly, because honestly, I was paying more attention to Dong.
I know. I did think Kongmin's call out to Donghyun was very sweet.
That was very sweet. Speaking very sweet, I think Chui Libu is very sweet. I would appreciate him. Maybe it'd be nice if he had a few more years in the oven to work on his vocal stability.
Yeah, I do think he's very cute.
He seems like a very cute, sweet young man.
Yes, I agree. That's about all I have to say about it.
Yeah. It's also very interesting to see the rankings. The rankings always have like a 2-week catch up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times having a good edit the last episode is just too.
It's just too late. It was too late for Daniel.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Leo.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, we can pass this one.
Guy. We'll pass. Kim Junso, the inheritor of
Jung's title.
Of Ji-young's title. But Kim Junso seems solid, but not necessarily notable.
To me, Junso's not even weird enough to be Jung's next of kin.
Yeah, that's true. But he seems fine and stable. I'm not going to be angry, but maybe they just haven't shown me enough of what his personality is.
Yeah, that's true. Like for Libu and Kongmin and Junso and honestly Songhyun too, I'm just like, I don't feel like I know you.
I agree.
It's like, yeah, I could go back and rewatch your intro video and like find something to latch onto, but that's asking a lot of work from me, the viewer.
It feels like a lot of times on this show, when they show people's personality outside of like what He Jinlong did, it feels like they show people's personality to be negative. Yeah. Because they don't want someone to look objectionable.
Yeah.
That being said, I believe I've heard that Chung Sang-hyun's name is Scott.
Which is very good.
Which is very funny. That being said, I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know anything about him. My notes from his evaluation, he did Artist by Zico. I wrote, that song sucks. Got nothing.
The thing I noticed about this guy is that he's always smiling very large for the camera.
That's charming.
Maybe if other people got their pearly whites out, maybe they'd see these dividends. I don't know.
Maybe they could make it on the LFMAO group.
God, you got me there. Anshin. I like Anshin.
I find him charming.
I'm not like 10 toes down for Anshin, but I think of him positive.
Yeah, I agree. And I was impressed by his Whiplash performance.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that he could sing.
Agree.
I also liked Songwon's Whiplash performance somewhat, but I am also just not getting what everyone else is. I also, because I'm experiencing him through his edit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's fine, but I don't like being made to like someone when I feel like that's not necessarily who they are.
Yeah, and I think I honestly was having similar feelings about Hanbin at this stage in the competition last season, and he did win me over by the end, like, completely. Do I think Songwon has the capability of doing that? I'm not quite sure, but my heart is open.
He's not a whacker, so...
What I really appreciated about the centers last season is that each one truly came in with a specialty. Hanbin with whacking, Zhang being a music teacher. And it doesn't feel like Anshin or Songwon have that sort of substance or like perspective in that same way.
Mm.
Because that's really what made them interesting to me, was that they were like masters of something already.
Yes.
Songwon and Anshin, I don't feel that from them.
For them, it's so different because it feels like they're both in a state of growth, but we also don't see the growth also.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because they have to look good from the get-go, maybe. Also, how interesting is it that we're talking about Song on like the center? And I mean, I'm doing that. I guess you're not, but how
He
interesting is it that I'm like, he's the center?
he is. They completely dropped Ganu.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's too much of a liability. So I mean I guess they show a Songwon is too shy, but I feel like they don't package it in a he's overcoming it way. They package it like a oh cute.
Yeah, like a quirky personality trait. Ugh, I just keep looking at Yaozi Hao in the group lineup and wishing he was here.
I know. I wish he was here too. I love Yosa Howell. I wish that I miss that group. That was a I really liked all the show friendships on that group on that show.
Chuang Asia
Yeah.
was it was so good.
The one thing I don't miss from Chuang Asia going to Boys Planet is all the mentors having mandated flirting with each other 30-minute segments.
Yeah, that's a lot to take. They really milked their celebrity guest appearances. Well, should we do our top 8 or should we leave the viewers in suspense?
I lost like 3 of them.
Oof.
I'll say who it was then and not who the current one is because
Okay.
I haven't bothered to recalibrate.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Should I? I'll do my fresh new top 8. So mine's not going to have any boys who have been eliminated.
Rip.
But number 8, I put Jia Hao
Yes.
because I like to give a robbed queen representation.
That's true.
For 7, I have Hanum because I actually suddenly have hope for him, and I wasn't giving myself that before. Number 6, I have Ujin. I still like him. I think he's charming. I think that his controversy is funny. Sorry, he's a minor. He's my maknae.
Maybe he'll be of age by the time of debut.
Yeah, hopefully. Number 5, I have Hong Hai, which seems like a long shot at this point, but he's very ingrained in my heart. Number 3 and 4 are linked together by their hearts. We have Zihao and Suren. Because I love whatever they have going on and I want it on my screen for longer.
It's very cute.
It is. And number 2 is So-on. Number 1 is Sun Hung-yu. Because those are like my consistent top 2 that I don't think are going to change anytime soon.
I think we have a lot of overlap. I would probably put Zihao on it and Jiahao on it now. But I have Hong Hai, Jiangfan, Suren, Hanum, Sun Henyu, So-on, Moon Wonjun, and Andrew.
Rest in peace to some
Rest in peace.
main players in your lineup. Crazy how the night changes. I really don't think I fear that we're not going to be happy with the final group, Betsy.
No, honestly, my real hope for this now is to like the X love that comes out of this.
I know. I'm ready for my, what are they called? The Evne or Even or something?
Even, formerly known as Blit.
Ah, yes. I'm ready to like my my Blit from this show.
God.
This show has not been imbuing us with the hope and joy that we need in these trying times, but I do appreciate that we're here to watch it together and talk about it and get what we can.
I know, I'm having fun spending this time and going on this journey with you. I am glad we have someone else the next time, because I don't know about you, but Kame brought up the energy.
It's true. I'm very excited to have some fresh new input, and I know that my guy Teddy has a fun time watching these shows, so I'm really excited to hear his input.
Maybe we'll even give him veto.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it though. You gotta be in charge of bingo.
Yeah, you're editing.
Well, thank you for
Thank you.
talking with me, Betsy.
Thank you for spending time with me. And thank you anybody who is watching as well. Oh my god.
What?
We pressed the boy extinction button. They pressed the boy extinction button. We didn't even mention it.
Oh, well, it's just gotten so standard.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, they press it again. Doesn't even matter. I'm bored.
Literally, the population's already decimated. Like, the species is not surviving.
There were 160 boys on the 2 boys planets.
And now, a measly 48. I don't know if we can save this endangered species, but
18 Chinese and 30 from K Planet.
interesting.
Crazy.
Just noticing things.
Ugh.
All right, we'll be back for the next challenge.
All right, see you. Mwah.
Mwah.